Welcome back to another video. Today we're driving to western Montana. Our goal is to make the 9-hour drive from Seattle in 2 days, stopping at our favorite campground in eastern Montana, Quartz Flat Campground. We have no service for a large stretch of I-90 East, so we weren't able to use navigation to find the campground. So this is what happened as a result. Okay, we're in Montana and we're at that rest stop that we went to when we drove across the country, and there's like a campground right behind us or in front of us, but you would not know it. There's no signs on the highway, and I was able to confirm that there's literally no signs that tell you there's a magical campground. After getting our hopes up that we had found our all-time favorite place to sleep on I-90 East, we were sorely disappointed when we realized we were over 100 miles away. This was a huge reality check in so many ways. We've been camping out of our car for so many years that we're starting to forget things. Instead of camping for the night like we had wanted to, we pushed through and drove the additional 3 hours to Kalispell. It's wedding morning. Good morning. No, it's not. It's pre-wedding morning. I just had one sip of this coffee and I'm alive. The main reason why we drove to Montana, specifically Kalispell, was to attend my best friend's wedding. It was an absolute blast. I was honored to be a part of such a magical day. This wedding was one of those weddings that makes you realize why people go through it. It was perfect. We partied for 2 days straight with little to no sleep, and at the end of it all, found ourselves snagging the last camp spot in all of Apgar Campground, the main campground that welcomes you into Glacier National Park on the west side. We were so lucky to get this spot. Oh, that's amazing. I am so tired, but I'm so happy to be here. This is the day after Michaela's wedding for the future me, who has no idea what's going on. But Michaela's wedding was perfect. It was literally perfect. And we are in Glacier National Park, and I don't know what lake this is, but it's magical.
I think it's either
Long Lake or Lake McDonald. And then it's like Apgar Campground where we're staying. So I don't know, but the rocks feel so nice on my body. Okay, and I got a new phone today, so I'm obsessing. Woohoo! Apgar Campground is off the grid, meaning it has no hookups for electricity and no water. We kept things simple for our first night by making chili dogs on the fire and crawling into our Toyota home around 8 p.m. This is the setup. It's so comfortable tonight. Don't mind what I look like right now. I'm so tired. I'm running off like no sleep. I've been crying still from Michaela's wedding. What's that about? Good morning. Yay. Good morning. After getting a solid 10 hours of sleep, we were more than ready to explore Glacier. The campground was one of the quietest and darkest places I have ever slept. It was magical and just what we needed. We made our way through the park on the famed Going to the Sun road. We pulled off at every opportunity we had to check out the nature sites. There are frequent spots to pull off at on Going to the Sun road, which makes for an enjoyable and slow drive through the park. Around noon, we were ready for lunch, so we made sandwiches and attempted to eat them by the river. This was one of those moments where I'm filled with the utmost gratitude that Tristan and I don't choose the traditional path in life. We don't work 9 to 5, we don't have a house, we choose to live out of our car half the time, and this is when I feel like the richest and most successful version of myself. I will never be 28 again, sitting in Montana in the heart of Glacier on a Tuesday, eating a PB&J while watching the world go by without any plans or responsibilities tying me down. Leaning into the unknown of self-employment is a scary leap, but one that is infinitely worth it. I will continue to always take experiences over paychecks any day. But universe, if you're listening, a paycheck would be really nice. To anyone watching this, I hope it brings you a smile and inspiration to get outside, even if it's simply enjoying time in your backyard or the nearest park. As I get older, it's not about what job title I have or how much I have in savings. It's about how many adventures I go on in a year, how much I've pushed my body to live my life to the fullest, and how many steps I take so I can keep going. Join us in our next video as I conquer my fear of heights and drive the entire Going to the Sun road. It was easily one of the most beautiful and terrifying experiences of my life, and I'm so glad I did it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.